I'm so excited to be starting a new series called Vegan Jackets Deep Dive, where I pick a brand that carries vegan jackets and I'll talk about them in depth. Like what I think about the brand, the jackets, as well as my likes and dislikes. Finding a good vegan jacket can be quite difficult because there's just not that many third-party sources that reviews them. And vegan jackets happen to be something that I'm really passionate about because I live in Toronto and it's really cold here. And I dream of a day where winter jackets will be predominantly vegan. So the brand that we're going to talk about today is Frank & Oak. I got the Capital waterproof jacket last year, and it is currently my daily driver during the colder months of winter. Toward the end of the video, I'll also talk about the other styles that they have because I recently had a chance to try them on. And I have to say, if I had the chance to choose again, I would probably choose something different. So the Frank & Oak brand is all about sustainability. They use a lot of recycled and organic materials in their products. For example, their winter jackets are made from 60% recycled polyester, their sweaters are made from recycled wool, and they also have some really innovative textiles like Tencel, which is made from wood fiber, and Seacell, which is made from seaweed. So on their website, they're saying that the Capital Waterproof is their most technical parka, and it is extremely warm and stylish. Warm? Yes, definitely. But stylish? I guess it depends on the person. Like if you're a stylish person, then yeah, you can make anything look stylish. But for someone like me, who is like semi-related to potatoes, it's just kind of hard to look stylish when you're dressed in a oversized parka. But like I said so many times in my previous videos, the quality of this Capital waterproof jacket is just impeccable. I put this in the wash and tumble dried 5 times already, and it still looks exactly the same as when I bought it. There's no loose threads, all the stitching is intact, and in fact, you can't even see the stitching. The fabric being used is super soft and smooth. And I would like to say that the quality of this jacket rivals that of a Canada Goose jacket. But it only costs a fraction of the price. And at this point, I will highly recommend this jacket to all the gentlemen watching my video because I think the technical look will look very nice on guys. Plus, the quality of the materials and the quality of construction will also elevate your look. Actually, I don't think anyone would regret getting this jacket because it is just so well made. So in the past, I've owned jackets from Aritzia and Canada Goose, and I think this jacket is actually the warmest among all the jackets I have ever owned. Now granted, the style of Canada Goose that I had before was called Victoria, so it wasn't the warmest jacket that they had, but that one actually didn't cut it below -10 degrees. But this one actually kept me really warm throughout the coldest days of winter, and I could not feel any wind through this jacket. This jacket is really soft. It's basically like covering yourself in a giant quilt. I personally like that this jacket is not very structured because it molds to my body better, since my shoulders are pretty narrow. The softness of this jacket is due to its film material, Thinsulate, which is known for its softness and packability. So the first thing that I really love about it is how water resistant it is. It is very water resistant. On their website, it specifies that it is 20K by 20K in water resistance and breathability, which means it can withstand 20,000 millimeters of water per square inch from the outside and be able to release 20,000 grams of water vapor per square meter from the inside. An ideal mixture for mountain athletes, which is beyond anything that I will ever do in this jacket, like going to the grocery store. So basically, you never have to worry about getting wet when you're wearing this jacket. The second thing that I really love about this jacket, and actually vegan jackets in general, is that it is machine washable. So like I said before, I've already put this in the wash and tumble dried it like 5 times since I got this jacket. And the quality is still the same. Like it looks exactly the same as when I first got it. I was actually secretly wishing that it would shrink a little bit so that it will fit me better, but it just didn't change at all after washing it. So this is definitely one of the best things about having a synthetic jacket because you don't have to spend any money on the maintenance of it. If you buy a higher end down jacket, they're always going to tell you to dry clean it. And dry cleaning a Canada Goose jacket or a similar jacket is going to cost you I think 5 years ago it was $65 to dry clean it once. But for a jacket like Frank & Oak, it costs a fraction of what you would pay for a down jacket, and it wouldn't be a financial liability to you in the long term. Another area that synthetic jackets are superior to down jackets is that you will never get feathers all over your clothes. And this is a problem for all down jackets, regardless of whether you paid $100 or $1,000 on it. The feathers will come out, and over time your jacket is going to get thinner and thereby losing its warmth. Another thing that I really appreciate about this Frank & Oak Capital Waterproof jacket is honestly the quality of the zippers and how many pockets there are on this jacket. I think zippers are like a person's health. When you have it, you don't really think about it, but if there's something wrong with it, you feel it immediately. I love that this jacket has so many pockets. There's of course the 2 side pockets where I keep my Metro card, keys, and cell phone. There's also an inside pocket where you can keep your wallet or passport. There's another inside pocket at the bottom where you can keep your hats and gloves. And there's even a secret pocket where I keep my AirPods. So yeah, this is a jacket that you can go purseless with. I also love that this jacket has magnetic buttons. After experiencing magnetic buttons, I just know that I can never go back. My opinion is that all buttons on outerwear should be magnetic, period. Of course, this jacket is not perfect. I think there are some design things that they can update to make it even better. For example, one thing that I don't really like about it is the side pocket. The side pocket has a zipper, and on top of it, it has a button flap. I understand that they probably designed this to keep your belongings safe and secure, but I just think that buttons plus zippers is kind of redundant. And also the pocket is not lined with any film material, so it's not really designed to keep your hands warm. I wish that the pocket didn't have like this big zipper, but instead if they can use the smaller zipper, I think it's going to be more comfortable for people to put their hands in. And also it would be great if they can make the pockets lined, just to give me another option to keep my hands warm. And also get rid of the button flap, because this is useless and it's just annoying, it gets in the way. The second design thing that I dislike about it is the neoprene collar. So there is this like really thin piece of collar that comes up. I know that it's designed to keep your neck extra protected, but to me, I think it just kind of gets in the way. I personally never use this because I think it looks kind of weird, but I have to adjust it on a daily basis whenever I put my jacket on. I don't think this thing is very useful because usually people wear a scarf, so the scarf is already keeping my neck warm, so this collar is really not needed, and plus it messes up my hair. And the next dislike is very subjective. This is going to be very different depending on the person. I just wish that this jacket had a smaller size so that I can go a size down, because I personally like a slimmer fit. For this one, I think it is my right size, but I just think it kind of looks oversized on me. And then lastly is the weight of the jacket. The weight of this jacket is on the heavier side. It's not extremely heavy. Once I put it on, I don't really feel the weight of it, but it does stop me from reaching for it on the warmer days of winter. And actually, I found out that Frank & Oak does have styles that are lighter than this Capital Waterproof jacket. And I'm going to show those to you right now. So the other day I went to the Frank & Oak store and tried on a bunch of their winter jackets. And the first one that I tried on is called Venture. So Venture is their newest style that just came out this year. The jacket hits mid-calf, which is a very popular length right now. The Venture is not as technical as Capital Waterproof, so instead of 20K by 20K, it's 10K by 10K. But that is still enough to handle situations with light and average rainfall for a short period of time. And even though Venture is longer than Capital Waterproof, it is actually lighter. I could tell the difference as soon as I put it on. Despite its size, it actually feels quite weightless. It doesn't have the same neoprene collar, which is good, and the side pockets are actually lined to keep my hands warm, which I really appreciate. The Venture is also more slim fit than Capital Waterproof, but one thing to note about the Venture is that the sleeves are shorter, which means gloves or mittens are highly recommended. The Venture is also $100 less than Capital Waterproof, so that's another upside. The Hygge? Let me check this. Hygge. The second jacket that I tried on is called the Hygge, and this is a style from last year, but they updated with a new green color, which I love. The Hygge is made from the same material as the Venture, so it has the same water resistant and lightweight properties. This one is knee length and it has this really lovely cocoon shape that I love. And I am very much in love with this look, and I just wish that it's a little bit more slim fit. Or if they can replace the physical buttons with magnetic ones or zippers, it's going to make the everyday wear a lot easier. Then this jacket is going to be perfect, and it could just be my dream jacket. This one is even less expensive than the Venture, coming at only $349. And lastly, I also tried on the style called Alpine, which is their most affordable styles. But I didn't really like this one because the material felt a lot more stiffer than the other ones. But I think it will look good on some people that have a more defined build or broader shoulders. So this is all I have to report for the Frank & Oak winter jackets. I hope this information was useful to you. And let me know in the comment section below which of the styles do you like the most. Is it the Capital Waterproof? Is it the Venture? Is it the Hygge? Or is it the Alpine? And also I'm curious to know, what do you think of these new ankle-length puffers that started trending this year? Do you like the look? Do you dislike it? And how long do you think this trend is going to stay around for? Let me know if there's a brand that you want me to talk about next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.